I am rest. You know, I am relaxation. I know how to chill in a bad situation. Like you just don't expect me to. Like you think I'm making a big deal over nothing, but then when some weird shit starts to occur and I'm actually the calmest one in the room, then you know I'm not up to something. I'm up to nothing. Always something. Up to nothing again. I got what she needs, but I'm always just a friend. Horse and carriage. Whore's embarrassed. They're worn out and famished. Right? They just don't like my language when I say it like this. I know. It's because I don't care. I already lost the love of my life to drugs, but she didn't die. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say? I lost her to other guys. You know, that's why I feel like a simp. And my ego died. I had an ego death a long time ago. That's why I was even willing to chill with her, bro. You think I give a fuck what you think of me? Like, oh, wow, she could just do, like, all that sympatry you would say. Like, I would be the epitome of what Red Pill think would say is a simp. But I didn't get with her. I didn't use her. I actually showed love. That's why I agree that all that shit is not gonna work that they preach in the church about marrying young, because you're raising up daughters and men in different ways. Daughters and sons of men, you're raising them in different ways. You're giving one princess movies all day to be treated like a babe. I get it. It's just probably the best way to be, but they shouldn't be trying to entertain all this extra attention from other men. Like you telling me you don't have any friends and all this type of shit. So what is there to end? You know? That's the way I'm looking at it. Like what is there to end? What is there to let go of? You keep telling me I'm it, so what is there to let go of? That's how Jesus must feel about me when I want to go roll up cigarettes, watch pornography or some shit like that. Look at a woman lustfully in reality. Because I'm not just one of these idiots that jerks the dick around and never could talk to women. Like I always been friends with women. In fact, I've probably been friends with some women that I didn't realize they even thought I was attractive in any type of way. That's probably why they were giving me the time of day, right? They think I'm attractive a little bit in some type of way. At least they like my personality for the most part until I get angry about something. Or until I get too fucking drunk and you piss me off over some dumb shit. It's like we're trying to drink and enjoy life and then you're sitting here fucking you know what I mean? If I'm pissy drunk and then you're sitting here busting my balls, what do you think is going to be the outcome? That's why I don't get drunk. Because dumb shit happens when I get drunk. I'll start running off at the mouth too. Like the thing is, you think you could run your mouth on me, but I won't run my mouth on you because you think you could just beat me up. Even if you could, you're a fool, bro. You just beat yourself up. You always do that to yourself. You're going to need to go get help from Jesus at some point. Like God will bring you to the pit before if that's how low you got to go before you get to Jesus, that's where he'll bring you, bro. Just to let you know. 100% in my opinion. I'm not talking about going to church, being Christian with the religious stuff. I'm talking about getting in tune with nature and reading what's in the Bible and listening to it, like actually seeing it for what it is and listening to it and realizing that you should have kids with women and raise them up to be respectful members of society instead of a bunch of fucking stalkers, degenerates want to be false idols on the TV screen. Like you don't see how that's all part of it. Like you're against. I'm the one that gets targeted with certain shit, right? But you're against all that government, you know. But you go watch the TV screen, and that's a part of it. How do you think the government starts to control your mind? You invite them in your apartment every night after 9 p.m. And this is no different depending on what you're watching. You know, I'm not against television. I'm against TV programming. You know, I'm against like why can't I plug in this shit? Like it used to be more analog. They want everything to be controlled so you don't own anything and you'll be happy, right? You'll convince yourself you're happy because you can't really do anything else on the phone besides log on to Facebook. Like that's what the shit it used to be way more intricate in my opinion. I don't know. We were smarter back then. They tried to dumb us down, and they like people like me recognizing it. Because I grew up around my grandfather, and I'll never forget his ass. Even though I only spent around 10 good years around him. About. I was like 13 years old when he was out. Boom, gone like that. The person I was learning a lot of shit from, how to act, how to tie my shoes. Come on, dude. Like you have to choose. I stopped resenting this dude for working all the time when I was 15. I was like, I got to get out of your hair, bro. You don't like me around here because you don't like my attitude or some shit, but I don't like your attitude. I used to say it to him all the time. You got to say that to the mirror. You're projecting. Your attitude that you're trying to accuse me of is something you're guilty of. Because I'm not looking for attention. I'm content being in the room alone with nobody. You need attention all day. That's why you're so fucking loud. I'd rather be loud when there's nobody around me so that nobody could judge me and try to clown me out. You think I'm making Facebook posts to get attention? Like, no, this is prayer, bro. Prayer. It's not for attention. It's to see, like, hey, are you there? Maybe I'm trying to get one specific person's attention. Like, hey, haven't you been contacting me this whole time? Like, telling me you want to be with me and you love me and you ghost me, but then you wonder why I'm acting crazy? Like, you make me purge my whole friends list just from them knowing you. Half of your friends you got to let go of with my friends, too. They piss me off that it pisses me off that they'd rather chill with you. They don't even know me. They all admit they don't even know me, but then when they get around me, they like me. And it's not even a mask. I'm just not trying to be a mean dude. I go extra nice because I know how mean I could be and how awful I could come off with certain things. Because I don't really give a fuck. If I'm not around little children, I don't give a fuck how I talk, really, bro. I'm not being disrespectful to you until you start being disrespectful to me. I'm not narcissistic until you start acting like a narcissist. You get it? I'm not rude until you start acting impolite. Then I might not give a fuck about my attitude. I might just start ignoring you. That's the most rude I could be, bro. In my opinion, that's as rude as I could get. Is not even paying attention to you. You little piece of shit. Pezze de merde. That's what I used to say. Good, go make me famous, right? That type of stuff is my attitude. Because I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm mad at her for taking that avenue. You understand? I'm mad at them for going down that way. Around people like that need so much attention. Like, you want to be in another dimension so badly because you it's something that you resent about childhood. That you didn't realize they're just doing the best they can, right? But I have the same emotions, except I ain't got siblings to bounce it off of. You should be grateful is what I say. Everybody takes it as a fucking threat. I'm like, you should be grateful with what you have. I have way less than you, and I'm twice as grateful. I don't understand that. It's like, it's a different age. We're not in the same age as we were before. It's going to be a different currency. It has to be. This shit is bankruptcy. Have to do something different. It can't be going on this way. It's not about just get a job. Like, what do you think it is? Just get a job, sit in a cubicle all day, and just to pay for a fucking apartment? Like, is that what you really think life should be? I don't think so. You gonna hate me because I was seeking attention, is what you say, right? No, I was trying to seek someone's attention because you all seem to want her in this witchcraft spell where she's too good for everybody else until she's alone in hell, resenting the one dude that was actually gonna fucking marry her and forgive her for all these mistakes. Like, yeah, and then I'm a simp, right? It's not that I actually believe in love. Like, oh yeah, I knew I loved that girl back then. I just tried to not show it because she likes all these other men seem to like her too. She likes all these other men, so I'm not gonna hold you. I don't handcuff shit. Why would I hold you? Why would I? If I love you so much, why would I just want to keep you all to myself? That's what they do when they love somebody. They're very territorial people, women. They project a lot of shit onto men. And then they don't want to hear it, especially when it's from a man with testosterone and bass in his voice. My age bracket, it's like, yeah, of course you're going to hate me. I'm looking white as hell. I'm pushing 40. Like, of course all these shorties ain't going to like me. They've been propagandized to hate white men in the fucking society for like 20 years, bro. I was 18 years old saying this shit gonna happen. I'm like, oh, I told you. You called me a racist for saying, well, white people are the minority on the whole world. Like, what are you talking about? You can't go to other countries as you please, and then expect no authority to come and ask for ID and all this type of shit. Like, what is the big deal? Are you up to something? See, I agree with your First Amendments and all this type of stuff, that we shouldn't be worshiping police and just letting them have all these authority over you for no reason. Like, you can't post on Facebook, now you get arrested for saying something. That's against the First Amendment, right? So the thing is, I don't hate police. I think you should be enforcing the laws properly so that you actually get the bad guys instead of this mockery, what you have today, where you're deporting fucking fruit vendors and letting gang members walk free. You letting violent offenders go back out on the street. And then what? You're going to come arrest me because I made a Facebook post? You're going to come call me crazy because I told the girl I love her in 2008 and she always comes back up to me in 2009, 2010. Always with this shit about crying about her boyfriends and wishing it was... I said, well, I always loved you. That's why I'm sitting here listening to you. Everyone else could see that I love you. That's why you get offended when I make these type of posts, because you know it's about you. I have to have I'm so stupid and simpy that I fell in love with the rebound because I'm not looking for lust. I actually stopped fornicating. Why do you think God hears my prayers, bro? I actually take that shit to heart. Kidding me? You think I want to sniff ketamine and do psilocybin to make my mind right? No, I need Bible scriptures, daylight, exercise, and a proper diet to feel better. You got me stuck on this bullshit where I got to work forever and starve myself just to have $1 in my pocket. How is that not slavery, bro? Can you see all this shit you used to resent me saying? Like, it's not a resentment of you, my God. Hey, Father, it's not that I resent you. It's I resent the system that took you away from me when I was very young. Because you always have to work, and you always, I appreciate it. I don't know why I have to even say it. It's not like you're an emotional kind of guy where you go, oh, I love you. Like, bro, it's not my fault that I'm the same way as her. It seems like I'm cold-hearted because I don't need to communicate all that shit. You should tell by how I'm acting that I love you, bro. The fact that I'm willing to pick you up off the floor should tell you that I love you, right? Just like you think about me living here. Except I don't want to live here around you, hearing you angry at my mom, or me, or the dog, or the wrong food got ordered, or you burnt the fucking steak, or whatever it could be. Eat it or don't eat it. Cook another one. Holy shit. That's how I feel about it. But you call me, I'm a complainer. Dude, I was down here getting sick from receptacle container pump. Definitely not big enough to flush out the water in a clean way. Like, I was dealing with that every day for like 2 years straight. Having fucking infections and breathing problems from that shit. It's like somebody trying to kill me is what I feel like. That's why I say it. It's like I'm in a fucking roach motel for humans is how I feel. You know? I feel like that about this world, and then it just makes the Bible more real. Like, yeah, the world wants to kill me because I come from Christ. Of course you're not going to like me. Your blasphemy don't like when I put gospel on sight like that. Because now you have to denounce yourself in front of me. Because I'm not going to denounce Christ in front of you. I don't want him to denounce me in front of his daddy. All right? You should respect my mom for wanting to help you because I like you. She don't like when we argue. I never appreciated that about you. It's like a gift. You resent that it's a gift from her, but for me to give you. So what? Do you not like the Virgin Mary? Like what? You throw Jesus away? That's Virgin Mary's son. That's Yahweh's son. Look at what you do to people who love him. You take advantage of me. I shouldn't be angry? You lucky I don't put holes in your head. I'm in a state where I could be like, oh, they got me. Pow, pow, right? I'm in one of those states, right? It's just not alligators that you could get fed to. Good thing I don't think like that all the way. Your New York state of mind made me think that way, you fucking degenerates. Now burn your fucking city down to the ground like Babble On. You're one and you're still going to cause havoc. You win and still cause havoc and wonder why nobody likes New Yorkers. You tear your own city down and call it racist when we say something about it. You kick us out of our hometown and cry when you got a bunch of immigrants in it. You fucking nincompoops. You make it unbearable to afford a place to live there, and people that want to stay there till the day that they die are forced to leave there and watch people they love cry about it. That's why I don't want to go back there, because I don't want to turn into a pillar of salt like Lot's wife.